You can drive away with the car, but that's it. Once you get to that next destination,
once it's off, it ain't coming back away.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
that's it.
I still don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, no, I'm out.
I think you shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it.
I'm convinced. I need my car.
So anyway, so they left the car running. The dog jumps in the car and knocks it into reverse.
The dog got in the car?
Got in the car.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I think the dog was left in the car. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the dog was left in the car. And I guess he somehow hit the gear or whatever and put it into reverse.
Wow. And
reverse, it's I guess anything other than park, the car is going to move real slow on its own, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so while it was in reverse, going slow, whatever, it started doing. Now, I don't think the dog was sitting in the driver's seat with his paws on the wheel like the commercials. I don't think that was going on, but I think somehow the steering wheel was in the position already to just do circles. So, and after the dog hit it into gear, it just started going reverse, and it was doing that but what this man was doing inside his house for an hour while his dog was doing donuts, I do not understand.
Who leaves their car running for an hour?
And then finally it stopped because it I guess
ran out of gas.
No, it hit a mailbox. It hit a mailbox and knocked the mailbox over, and now he got to replace his neighbor's mailbox.
I'm done.
And the poor dog is traumatized.
I bet. He's been in a car accident and never want to go for a ride again.
The dog is mad because then he wasn't on insurance, and the insurance company is mad because the dog didn't have no insurance, and he's driving the car, don't have no license.
How you gonna let this unlicensed
dog, unlicensed canine driving the car, playing in the cul-de-sac, doing donuts in reverse? Come on, stunt driving.
I know that dog was so dizzy when he got out, going around in circles for a freaking hour.
You keep me going in circles.
I'm telling you, round and round we go. Round and around, an hour. Meanwhile, the owner of the car, what was he doing?
I have no idea. It's Florida. It's Florida.
No telling.
That's all you got to do. Say it's Florida. And then it's
Florida.
like, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's in there cooking gator or something.
Right.
Right.
Or meth.
Right. Meth-flavored gator.
Right.
Or gator-flavored meth.
Yeah. Making meth out of thin air. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And flavoring it like gator. I can't with Florida.
Tenacious. What Sadie Mae said, has the dog ever heard of a brake?
An e-brake. My thing, Sadie, is how do you leave the car running for 60 minutes?
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a lot of gas.
Yeah.
I ain't got money to waste.
Right? That's crazy.
I'm looking at this from a frugal point of view.
As you should.
Right.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into a little bit of TV. So you remember a couple months ago they had that live thing where they did the Jeffersons and All in the Family. They kind of recreated it.
Yeah, it wasn't good though.
Yeah, it was mediocre, I'd say. Well, they're doing Good Times now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think we thought it was mediocre, but I think it was a success because they're doing it again. So
they're doing Good Times?
They're doing Good Times this time.
I'm scared.
I don't know anything about who's in it or anything or who's playing who or anything like that. I just know for the next one that's coming up, I think it's going to be this holiday season. I'm not sure about that, but I can't remember. It's been so long since I read the article.
It's going to be a live one?
But it's going to be, yeah. It's going to be live with live actors. Yeah. So I don't know. I wonder what episode they're going to do.
I don't know. Oh my God. What if they do the one where Janet Jackson got burnt?
Yes, that's the one they should do. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, or the one when the dad died. Oh.
Damn.
I know. Could you imagine Imagine the zoom in. Imagine the zoom in. Oh my God. Oh.
Yeah. They got some good episodes to pick from.
They do.
A lot of classics.
Who are they gonna pick as JJ? Who are they gonna pick as the other smart son whose name I can't remember?
I don't know. Michael.
Michael.
Yeah.
Who was surprisingly closely resemblance to Michael Jackson. You never thought that? I always thought that. Maybe it was just a fro.
Yeah. But yeah.
I want to see who they're gonna pick first. Play the cast.
I'm curious. I'm gonna watch it. I
don't know.
She said, "I don't know about that."
They let me down.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm curious, and I loved Good Times. So that was one of my.
Good Times.
I love Good Times, and I still watch Good Times.
I could watch Good Times anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime it's the time for Good Times.
Yeah. Although it's just an ironic title because it was way more bad times than good.
Them was the hardest times.
You know what I'm saying?
Those was the worst.
I'm like, who thought this shit was funny?
The worst of times.
Everybody unemployed.
Struggling.
Like 18,000 of them living in one little itty bitty 2-bedroom apartment.
You see what I'm saying? Talking about some good times.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah. Where?
Right.
What good? Where? What happened?
The sun.
I didn't see no
starving artists. This show is a hot ass mess.
Every time something good happened and 3 bad things happen, Thelma marries a football player and he breaks his leg and can't play football no more. He got to drive a cab. Doing horrible impersonations of people. Like a fake ass Jay Farrow.
That show was a lot. That show was a lot.
So instead of taking them out of the ghetto, they got one more mouth to feed now.
One more mouth to feed. He came in to be a whole burden. Now Thelma's boyfriend is living in the 2-bed. Get out.
And now Thelma's sharing her bed.
You know what?
Oh man,
this is the worst of times.
That was the worst of times, but we loved it.
We loved it.
Loved it and could relate.
Those was good times. Maybe it was sarcastic. We just never got the pun.
Nah, you know what they meant because they always had love. What you was trying to say, that shit you was trying to talk about earlier.
It was
like, all you need is love for a kid.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, they was talking. That's the shit they was on. All they need is love, and you have good times. It don't matter that you ain't got no job.
Silver lining. Thelma had a man.
All you need is love. I guess love. I guess I was wrong about that one thing. I guess love can keep you warm.
Oh my God.
At least a little bit warm. It ain't as warm as the heat, but you know, if you got love, you can snuggle up next to somebody.
That's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
You're right. Thelma was snuggled up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my sheets is cold. I'm watching Fire Stick alone. Jack don't even want to get on the couch with me. Anyway.
Oh, my God. Okay. So in other TV news, I wanted to talk a little bit about season 3 of The Chi.
Ooh.
And the reason why I want to talk about it, because I have some trepidation. I'm not excited about it. I'm not looking forward to it because we already know that we lost Jason Mitchell.
We did.
Right? Because
we're not mad. Are we mad about that?
I'm torn.
I'm
torn. I was mad. I was mad initially, but I was never mad. But then I was like not all the way mad because I assumed, like I think most people, that he had done some Me Too shit. But now that he's kind of talking about it and other people are talking a little bit more about it, some time has passed, it wasn't any Me Too shit. It was, and it's still vague. Like he says to this day, he don't know exactly what he got fired for, but he believes it's because he lost his temper and some people felt unsafe. So that's a lot different than Me Too shit. You know what I'm saying? Anger management is a lot different than Me Too shit.
Yeah, I read something different.
What did you read?
I
didn't read this. This is what I heard from interviews.
Oh, I read this in a.
What did you read?
That the black girl co-star, she's kind of thin.
Yeah, Tiffany, whatever.
Yeah, that he was like trying to pursue her. relationship wise, and they had went out or something and hung out. And she was like, no, I have a boyfriend. You know, we're just cool. We're castmates or whatever. But he kind of like did some Martin stuff to her. And her boyfriend had to come up there to the set.
Okay.
Like
what you're hearing are like 3 different stories all mixed together.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So.
It's behind her. So.
Him? No. She's part of it, but she's not all of it. They never dated.
No.
They never went on a date.
No,
they never really was even friends. You know, they were kind of co-workers or whatever,
right.
but they were never even friends. Now, the girl you're talking about that he went out with and the boyfriend and all that happened on a different set when he was, I believe, out of the country or something, shooting something else. Where he went out with the girl and she got drunk and he took her back to her place or whatever, and he said that was it, but then her boyfriend. So that was this whole nother thing. Now, with the Tiffany thing, she did say that she had her boyfriend, you know, come on set or whatever because she felt uncomfortable and this and that. Now, I think everybody, including me, assumed that it was some sort of sexual
triangle.
Not necessarily a triangle, but that there was some sort of something along the lines of sexual harassment. Like I said, Me Too type stuff. You know, inappropriateness going on. but no, him and Lena Waithe was saying that it was like, no, it was more like anger type issues, not that, whatever. So in any case, whatever the case may be, he's off the show. His character is going to be killed, and so I'm upset about that because not necessarily, not so much that because he was just like the greatest actor in the world or anything like that, but because the show was kind of revolved around him, and all the other stories kind of he was like the hub.
Yeah,
everything else branched off of him. So now
he was the anchor.
The show was going to take a weird turn. Now. They could survive it if they got good enough writers. We don't know. But the part that makes me worried is, okay, he's gone. The showrunner's gone. They got a new showrunner. She got fired as a part of tied into the whole Jason Mitchell situation.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the people that they have on the show feels like stunt casting to me. They got Lala Anthony coming on. And she couldn't act her way out of a paper bag.
No, not at all.
No, you know, and then she done got all the booty injections and stuff. And
she don't even hardly look the same no more.
No, she don't. She done got so much work done. It's like, who is that? And she, like I said, she's not a great actress at all. And then you got...
she just has good personality.
You got Little Rail coming on to the show. He's definitely hit and miss. And more miss than hit, in my opinion. And then I'm reading that Candy Burris is going to be on the show.
What?
Yes.
What do they read? This is a whole reach.
And like, not one of these people.
Could you not reach over my food, please?
Do I look like? I mean, not one of these people to me is like, oh, a quality actor. I feel like they're going to improve the show, make the show better. They all sound like downgrades.
They're all reaches. Like, oh, let's just try and get some mediocre names to generate more viewers.
I don't think you even need to do that.
No,
you should just replace with quality people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, unknown or not. Just put some quality people there is better than people that got names and can't act.
That's so true. That's 100%
you know, so
true.
That's why I'm worried about third season of The Chi. Because, I don't know. From here, it's looking like it might be the last season. Hope they get it together because that was one of my favorites. But, all right. So
my next binge.
So one other thing before we get into Dee Dee's segment, a topic I want to bring up. It's kind of in a way, it's sort of like a
broke ass hack.
Yeah, sort of. It's not really a broke ass hack. It's more like just some
advice.
Some advice, a little financial advice, a little Dino wisdom, some things in my years I've I want to talk to you guys about banks versus credit unions. I don't feel like black people or people in general, but especially I'm speaking about black people because that's what, that's who we know. You know what I mean? That's our world mostly. I don't feel like black people really take advantage of credit unions.
Well,
you disagree or you agree? What do you?
I agree with an asterisk